happened?
Look at you.
Yeah, look at me. I fucking nailed that shit. Alright, hold on. Are you kidding me? Oh, I am so glad that I was recording. At least I hope I was recording. Oh, dude. Damn it. I am disappointed. So, okay. Okay, y'all. So, what happened is that apparently my stream crashed. And now, so my stream crashed. Oh my god. Damn it. So, I played the best game ever, too. So, I record my streams as well. And it said on the bottom as well as the top. Because I remember it saying, like, it says 0 views. That's actually kind of weird. But it's still recording and going live. So after I finished that glorious battle, I got 1 death and 9 kills. That was like the best game I ever had. And that shit crashed. Before I finished that game. I am so disappointed. And also, it was by mistake. I played a mode. Well, not a mode, but like a version of the same character that I played, like Saboteur. I didn't realize that they had different abilities. So I was playing this version, and I was trying to figure out, like, oh, fuck, okay, now I have to relearn a whole new set. But no, yeah, that ended up being like my best game ever. Because it was also on one of the most difficult maps, arguably, because it was all roofs. So, yeah, no. It was like my best game ever. And my stream crashed. And I'm hoping that the recording portion still got it, because that was so good. This shit sucks. Anyway. Customizing girl now. Ooh. You know what? That looks gnarly. I like it. Haircut, of course. Oh, that looks nice. There we go. You know what? You gotta have the multicolor hair. You always have to have that. You also have to look nightmarish, because of course. Cat eye, because of course, obviously. Ram's head. You know what? Sure, why not? AO? Oh, that actually looks cool. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh. It's only clan exclusive. Damn. Emotes? Hello? Oh! Oh, hell yeah! Oh, excuse me. You know what? Fuck it. Why not? We ball. We fucking ball. Let's go. You know what? Alright. I'm gonna play this version of Saboteur. Uh Yeah. Because that was pretty baller, and I'm so sad. I'm so sad that crashed. Because it looked like it said that I was still live. I didn't get any alerts, but when I checked on my phone to make sure, it fucking... Big sad. That is devastating. Oh, hell yeah. Mission with the knight. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Oh, can I not have eyewear with the mask, maybe? Oh, I can only have either or. Rip. You know what? Now that I'm here, might as well have some customization. Fuck yeah. Oh! Ayo, let's go. Oh, I'm getting messages. Who is messaging me? Oh, no one. Okay. Alright. You were able to attack while sliding. Oh. Alright, I'm probably gonna play 2 games. I'm gonna play 2 more games before I switch over to the art section. I kind of just started the stream immediately because it's like one of my buddies, well, my buddy that y'all heard in the beginning of the other stream, quote unquote. Oh, I start out with a pistol. Oh, no. God. Why? Okay. Oh, shit. Is it behind? Is it underneath me? Well, hitting the tree doesn't seem to be doing much. Damn it! Ah! Maybe damn it. Dual crossbows? Hello? Oh, you got him. Okay. Fuck yeah. Hello? Shit. Double barrel shotgun. Fuck yeah, let's go. I am so confused this round. I was doing great, now I'm doing shit. Okay, but he got him. Alright. Let's go! Yeah, I think we lose this. No. Ayo! Okay, that was a close call. Oh, okay, bet. I died twice. Not that bad. Not as bad as I initially thought. So, SMG, silencer. Oh, excuse me. That seems to be my go-to. Ew. Alright, I'm gonna do one more game, and then I'm gonna continue with the art. Hell yeah. And then when my buddy is ready, maybe we'll play another game or two. Or maybe we'll play more tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we feel. Oh, oops. Yeah, Silent Symptom G seems to be my favorite. Old Town Square. All I'm missing is the Crown Hotel, Funeral Grounds, Meat District, and the tracks. And I think the others are for the other locations. Agony. Agony, the power. Alright. Oh, excuse me.
Harmless welcomes you.
Oh, bet. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch back over to my boy. My guy. My man. The most powerful beast there is. I love how picking him initially when I first played this game, I thought it was a mistake, but it turned out to be one of my best plays outside of the recent changes. But Look at him. Oh, I love him. I love every ounce of him. Look at him. He's glorious in every way possible. Yeah, go ahead, take that. I'll take the crowbar. Can't go without it. Alright, shit. Alright. People are starting to fight. No, 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 no. Oh, they do not like me. Whee! Ha-ha! I'm on a killing spree, y'all. Oh, man. Was that supposed to do something, buddy? Whee! Oh, shit. You know what? I kind of asked for that. Double tap. Yeah, don't need that. Ooh, hello. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Let's fucking go. Whee! Assist. Let's go. Damn it. Damn it! No! I didn't pay attention to the time! Ayo, let's go. 11 eliminations. You know what? It was better than the other round. You know what? That one can go in the trash. This one is actually pretty good. Damn! Alright. Archetype level, let's go. Ayo. Alright. Now I'm gonna put a pause in the game here for a bit. I'm so mad. I guess I am a little bit still salty for it. Alright. Okay. Let's work on some art now. I'll wait till my buddy, if they are available. I'll wait for that to come back. But now, it is all fully colored and everything. I just need to edit the lettering. Also, we need music. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Have a little bit of music? You know, chill. A little chill hop. Alright, give me 1 second. There we go. There we go. Break time! Break time from gaming. Alright, now all I really gotta do is worry about the shading bit. And I'm super excited to get this all finished for him. So, sorry, I just saw my avatar do a weird thing. So, upon working on this, I was sending, the commissioner the final colors of this, and for his color description for the character was olive for his skin tone. When he said olive, I thought, you know, what an olive should look like for the color. You would imagine, you would think so. It was not. So it turns out that olive was a flesh tone color. Why? I don't know. But yeah, no, this is the correct skin tone now. Oh my goodness. Like, olive. An olive flesh tone. I never would have in the history of ever. That is so strange. Either way, whatever. But no, yeah, so actually I'm gonna do a little bit of editing before I do that. I'm just gonna, oh, no. Oh wait, no, I can't. Oh, yeah, that's not, okay. Let's copy that. There we go. Now I can do this. Oh, excuse me. Perfect. No, yeah, that was fun. That was great. It was wonderful. You know what? No, I think the black outline might be the best. Ew. Oh, hello! Hello, Facade! Welcome! I hope all is well on your end. The stream did crash a little bit earlier, but it's fine. We are here. Oh! Thank you. Hello. Oh, thank you for filling up my moon. My moon really needs to fill the other half. Hi. Hello. Welcome. I hope you are having a lovely lovely day. Sorry. My car runs off of gas, but I put in diesel instead. Oh, oops. There we go. Now everybody can see your name and witness your glory. But nah, man. Hello! Hi! No, just working on our boy Mark here. I'm almost done with this, as you can see, and just more or less doing the textures and the shading at the moment. And also, maybe later I'll be playing a little bit more of Blood Hunt, but we'll see. okay. That's right, I forgot. I forgot about that 10-minute block. I apologize for that. I have that up specifically to avoid bots because, you know, they like to promote the stupid, like, knockoff whatever websites that they want to try and scam you and or put malware into. But no, man, yeah, hi, welcome! Welcome to the family! How are you? I hope all is well on your end. That's a Mark! It's a Mark! He's the fool! That is Mark. He's our best lad. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah! Did you see the image that I posted in the server? We do love Mark. You did, hell yeah. The bitch slap from a twink. Oh, I guess the stream hasn't had it. I will flaunt this image as much as I can because I am super proud of it, first of all, okay? I am super proud of it. There we go. Just for you guys. Wake the fuck up! Oh my god. That was the most fun session I've ever had. It was traumatizing for everyone involved. But it was also so much fun. I cannot express to all of you. It was so wild. So, I guess, spoilers. Not when Mason had a mental breakdown next to Mark. Oh, no. Yeah, I've heard rumors about that one. Oh my god. No. This was when we were going back in time. Oh, I guess spoilers. Would you like some spoilers about what's going on with Esther? Would you like some background knowledge? The BTS, if you will, behind the scenes? Oh, I'm always down to flaunt about my character. Please, I'm a Toreador. Anyway. So, yeah, no. So Esther, to give you a quick rundown on who she is and where she came from, first of all, she, quote-unquote, rose to the surface about 5 years ago? Ish? No, it was 6 years ago. 7 years ago now. Because, you know, time. Would you look at that? Anyway. So, basically, she, you know, she woke up around that time and she was a well-known artist. No, the 6'7". I know, I could have gotten to 6'9", but you know what? We haven't made it there yet, and unfortunately we won't be able to make it there because it does 3 years for each section. I know, what a tragedy. So, you know, she woke up not knowing what the hell was going on. She ran out of the Boston General Hospital, which I initially thought, because I saw a bunch of vampires sitting at the table when at the LARP, I thought that was a vampire-controlled table. It turns out, no. That was a whole-ass technocrat base. And so, yeah, no, so Esther had no idea what the hell's going on. She officially didn't, like, come out of hiding until, I think, about a year or two ago. Never been there in my life. Never? Really? Wow. You should go there sometime. They have some fun. There was fun. I was met with some Fae bullshit. Yeah, it's a fun time. Anyway, so basically, we were kind of curious on trying to investigate on Esther, because not only was she supposed to try and finish that quest where she had to effectively die protecting someone that she trusts, but also she has no idea, no information about her embrace. All she knows is that she woke up in the hospital, the Boston General Hospital, important detail, and then got kidnapped effectively by the sheriff when Boston used to be a Camarilla controlled city. And so the sheriff, a very important detail, the sheriff really, extremely wanted her dead. Like, she was really pushing for her death, and no one knows why until Felice, her adoptive sire, reached out for her and was like, yo, I'm gonna take this bitch. I'm not gonna let this one die. And, like, we got some questions answered, but, mostly in hiding up until a year or two ago. So, after all that, Esther started to, kind of start getting used to this whole shindig, this being a vampire thing. Like, she is an artist. She has been an artist when she was alive. And when she was alive, she was a photographer. I mean, she still is a photographer, but, like, she was a well-renowned, known photographer. Like, she came here to Boston because she was invited to be a featured artist, and if she went beyond this, like, gallery thing, this whole thing, she would have been able to make it, she would have been living the best life. And of course, gotta have plot in there somewhere, The storytellers were like, no. And so, she was getting used to, life and stuff, trying to make the most of it. She does not like some of the, she is weirdly very human. It's not really brought up as much as, because, like, tendency for vampires, they have a tendency to, like, lose their humanity and have, like, hunger take over or what have you, whatever vampire bullshit is going on. Yeah, no, she kind of just doesn't really have that happen. She's just mostly herself and is rather composed, which is not unusual, but it's also like, that's an interesting detail. So, eventually, Epic gave her that second dream and was like, yo, you gotta prove if you're worthy. I appreciate you trying to make your story authentic, but, yeah, no, that needs to happen. You need to have that happen. And I'm sitting here like, okay, I'll see how I can die. I'll find a way to die somehow. And so, she ended up talking to Mark because she was so confused. Because it's like, it cannot be forced. And you know, she doesn't really get into that many life or death situations. Yeah, basically she was like, fine, I'll die. I'll go jump off a bridge. Well, no, if I jump off the bridge, I would have to save someone, so I guess I won't be just... It's so funny. So, yeah, no, she was talking to Mark, and he was like, well, when he says, like, you're filled with doubt, because that's what Epic told her. Epic told her that Esther was filled with a lot of doubt, and, you know, the more that you wait to finish this, the bigger the shade. A famously person who trusts tons of people. Yeah. But he's also a very good guy. He's a genuine guy. He's the guy. Everybody loves the guy. Everybody loves the lad. He is lad. He is guy. I almost said he is God, but that is not. But you know, because Esther was riddled with doubt, and you know, she needed to figure out like what's causing all of this. So yeah, effectively. Maybe. But here's the thing, I am so glad that didn't happen, because this story, oh shit. So I'll give you the spoiler right now. She completed the quest, but all of this happened in October. This quest, and also talking to Mark. This is all in October, and it didn't take effect. The mission on investigating Esther's past until October 16th. Or 15th. One of the two. So yeah. But no, yeah, that was part of the reason why, because I guess gotta have a backup plan if I didn't die in the October shindig, but hey, at least I would have died in fucking... It all just worked out. It just worked out. Just listen. So, no, yeah. Talked to Mark, and then he's like, well, what are the things that you're kind of doubtful for? Because Epic mentioned that she was riddled with doubt of her past, of herself, of her future, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, well, I guess the only thing that I really feel resonation to what he said was about my past, on how I became what I am now, like how I became a vampire, because I intentionally wanted to try and bury that shit because I'm trying to live a normal, humane life. And so then Mark was like, alright, bet. So basically, we came up with the thought, and we're like, and Felice got involved because, you know, she promised that she would help because we have resources connected to the Boston General Hospital now because of all the damage repairs that they need to pay up for the damage that was done at the Malice, the bar. But, yeah, so we get all packed and ready to go. And then all of a sudden, like out of the fucking blue, because Esther wanted to check the alleyway where she first went missing. And this was in Boston Commons. And when they stepped in, time froze. No clue how those missiles got there. Dude, Alex was so pissed. Alex was so pissed. He ruined the entire fucking bar. That's why it's made out of stone. Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude. No clue, no idea. Not a single thought. Fucking... So yeah. You won't believe me. It was a guy that looks just like me, but more uptight. Oh? 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 Sir, are you saying that I have to trust you? I'll get into the part where the reason why Felice doesn't trust you. And now kind of Esther maybe. Mason. Clones are definitely not real. Oh no, Esther knows that it's real because Todd walked up to Esther in the bar on the third night and immediately went like, hey, so, if you met a clone of yourself in real life, would you make out with it? That was a legitimate question. I have witnesses. I have witnesses. This motherfucker really strolled up with a guy, with a friend, I guess. And was like, yo. And I was like, what? No. And he'd be like, okay, good answer. And then he went on another topic, and it was like, yeah, no, I think I met your clone. He said to the guy that he brought along with, probably unwillingly. Or just to chill, maybe. The guy looked like he had a messed up jaw, so I don't know what his deal was. And it's funny because I brought that up again with the player. And like, fucking, he does not remember. The player does not remember asking me that question. Because I'm his DM for side quest Vampire the Masquerade game I run on Wednesdays. And like, when we were making his character, I brought that up because, you know, it was funny. And he was like, I think I put him through an existential crisis because he was so confused. He does not remember asking me that. Oh my god, that shit was so funny. Oh. Okay, time froze. Yes. Sorry, for a second when I read that, I thought, oh no, did the stream crash again? No, we're good. So, time froze, and there was a chanting happening. It was from the god Kronos. It was from the god Kronos, the god of time, and I'm not gonna say the whole chant here, but like, yeah, no, he was going off, and then we went back in time to the day where I was supposedly embraced. And I hope you're sitting down for this because this shit gets funky as fuck. So, yeah, time froze, we found out, oh shit. So we basically get teleported to this like noir world. And because there's no color, there's no sound, but it's motion picture, and whatever me, Esther, the character, does not entirely remember it like the people in a crowd, for example, those things are specters. And, like, there's, like, a face to it, but not really. Because, obviously, it wasn't, like, an important detail. It was just a background detail. But, like, yeah, no. There's, like, faces appearing and disappearing. And then Esther, past Esther, she is in her full clothes and everything. She looks entirely different than what she does now. Like, past Esther basically looked like an oracle that just came out of the woods and is trying to enter society. Because Esther back then was genuinely filled with a lot of wonder. And right now we are suspecting if whether or not Esther was supposedly a changeling before she realized herself, maybe. But we're not entirely sure. But, she was walking into the alleyway. Mark was on the roof, watching the scene behind. And as I was approaching to enter the alleyway, there was this, like, wide-brimmed hat guy who I referred to as Coat Man because he had a long, London fog coat. And, you know, it seemed like that he was watching Esther from behind. Past Esther. Not current Esther. Past Esther. And when current me, like, starts walking up to see what's going on in the alleyway, because supposedly that's where the embrace happens, that Coat Man notices me. He whips his fucking head around, staring at me with, like, a faceless face until a maddening, wide smile with fucking crazy eyes starts staring directly at me and starts laughing maniacally, but there's no sound and there's minimal color. So I sped through that. I fucking ran to the alleyway because I thought, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And then I saw past me with a woman, and she forces me to drop camera in my hand. Oh yeah, that was another thing. In the beginning of the session, Esther got the photo of the last image that she took, and she still has it to this day. She got a photograph of the last thing that she took from the thing. Also, hello! Ritesh, I believe, right? From YouTube. Hello! No, yeah. So, the woman was not in color. She supposedly has, like, blonde hair, and her hair was tied back in, like, a French-style bun, I think. And basically, she had the last image that we saw before the scene vanished, before we can enter the next scene. She vanished, like, holding past Esther on the shoulders, and then all that's left is a pin on the ground, which I believe it belongs to a uniform, and obviously past Esther's camera, and also just like a splash of blood on the side of the wall, not covering the camera, not covering the pin, just like splat on the side of the alley wall. And so now we're all like, what the fuck? The fuck? So we were like, okay, is this how... This is not... Well, I mean, it's not normal for vampires to just, have blood splatters unless I legitimately had that much will inside of me. But also, this doesn't look right. This doesn't make any sense. And Felice tried to spirit touch this pin to see if she could find anything. And unfortunately, it was unsuccessful. It just showed a flash of an image of my past character entranced by this woman that was supposedly my sire. Supposedly. I'll get to that part. It gets fucking wild the more that we talk about the scene. And let me know if you have any questions too. Like, it gets bazonkadonks over here. So like, yeah, we regroup and we talk a little bit like, this is so strange, like what the hell? And then we're like, okay, let's move on and get to the hospital, because that was the intention of the scene. We were going to go to Boston General. Till the quiz at the end. Okay, bet. So yeah, no. So we go to the Boston General Hospital, and, we're talking. Esther's kind of on edge because she's like, okay, what the hell is going on? Like, why? Because that's another thing. At the sight of this woman that turned Esther into a vampire, her beast, despite it being another world effectively that we were in, her beast went off the rails. She didn't fall into a frenzy, thank God, but like, she could barely handle seeing an image of her. So yeah, that's another thing to consider and be aware of. So we get to the hospital, and then there was like a video effectively playing, like there's a ambulance pulling out a stretcher that is covered by, a white piece of fabric because, presumably when they picked up my body, I was already dead. I was not dead. So I'm gonna skip over because trigger warnings and stuff, because it gets kind of graphic to see what happened to Esther's body. But basically, Esther, she died on the operating table because she was going to be saved, but was the doctor, whose name is Arthur Cade, was unsuccessful in reviving her. I believe Arthur Cade is his name. I could be wrong. It does start with the K though. Either Arthur Code or Arthur Cade, one of the two. And yeah, no, so she did not get embraced in the alleyway. She got embraced at some point when being in the hospital, which, of course, being a technocrat kind of base, we can only assume so much. We can only assume so much. So yeah, we investigated the area. We didn't really find much after that. We took a break. Esther took a break because, I can't imagine witnessing your own death like that before turning into a vamp and having your entire life stripped away right before your eyes. Like, that's gotta be a little bit much, don't you think? So we took a break, and then after that, because Esther remembers running like hell out of a morgue, and it was the morgue of the hospital. So Yeah, we head over to... Oh yeah, that's another detail too. In this visage, you know how I said that this was a noir-like world? Like, there's no sound, there's no color. But the operation thing, the operation bit, that was in red. The lights were red until the operation was over. That was the first time that we saw color in this world outside of the photo and us as characters. We were the only things in color. Everything else was black and white and no sound. So we exit the operation room, which by the time we took a break from the operation room, we were still in there. But there was a side room that we were checking the information to figure out like who was the doctor and what have you. And then when we turned around and came back through the operation room, it was all clean and pristine and ready for another operation. Well, not ready for another operation, but you know, it was like cleaned up. My body is not there. So like, you know, we were all kind of like, oh God. What could possibly be next? And the next part was the morgue. As we were heading down this long, dark hallway, there was a singular fluorescent light above a thin steel door that was blowing out cold air. And the fluorescent light was flickering, and there was only enough room for one person to enter at a time. So this is, long story short, I mean, this is Fae bullshit. This is the changeling shit. So like, you know, we were all kind of standing there like, oh boy. Felice goes, do you want me to enter first? Because I can be pretty reactive. And I am also a tank. And Esther is kind of like, well, this is my past. I kind of want to be able to face it on my own terms. Well, yeah, face it on my own terms. And be able to handle what is to come, because if I hide, then I'm not gonna grow. So I want to try and handle this. So Esther enters first, and what we see, and this is the session that happened a couple nights ago that I had with Alan and friends. So we enter the room, and the space is basically endless. Like the morgue, not only is it cold, and we actually feel that cold, it is bigger than the population of Boston. Like, the sides are endless. The lockers are top to bottom, and you can barely see the ceiling. And so we were like, okay. We tried knocking on a couple lockers. Thankfully, they were all empty. At least, presumably, all. We're not gonna check an endless hall of lockers. That would be, you know. So, here's where this shit gets crazy. It gets so nuts. So, Greek mythology is very heavy here. In Esther's story. No idea why. I'm too scared to know why, but you know what? Go off, STs. So, Esther is the only one that sees this. She sees a locker towards the end, because it did eventually end. It just seemed endless. She finds her locker, and it is pounding and beating like a heart. And only Esther sees this, and she goes to Mark and Felice and says, "Yo, do you all see this?" And Felice goes, "See what?" Grabs her axe, and I'm sitting here like, oh great, we're gonna have to fight. So, we get ready for a fight, and then she pulls out what should have been a body, and, we thought we were gonna enter initiative. However, what pulls out instead is a massive and surprisingly light sarcophagus made out of smooth granite, and is an effigy on top of past Esther holding, or current Esther. That was actually never confirmed. I'm not entirely sure. But it was a depiction of Esther holding a camera, but the camera is not depicted on top of the sarcophagus. So we were all sitting there like, oh boy. And not only that, but the entirety was covered diagonally in thick, heavy silver chains with a giant padlock in the center. And there's also 2 latches on one of the sides of sarcophagus too. And fucking Esther is like, oh god. And so she manages to pick lock the thing, and lo and behold, all she knows is that looking at that sarcophagus, all she knows is that that is exactly how she felt when she was inside. Which, you know what? Fair. So like, normal stuff, I guess. Question mark? As normal as it can be. So like, we open it and we're like, oh shit, that's her, because it's past me, not bandaged up, zip tied, because in a morgue, fun fact, this is actually real, I believe, they zip tie the limbs so then the body doesn't get bruised. So her legs and her wrists were zip tied together, so then that way the limbs doesn't flail around and get damaged in the process of like transport. So, normal stuff. As normal as it can get. And so, we're looking at past Esther's body, and we're like, huh. Because, no heartbeat, motionless. But the interesting bit is that we never got to see what necessarily embraced Esther. So, yeah, details coming in soon. Basically, we were like, okay, she is probably gonna rise because this looks like a boss battle. We're gonna just put the top back on. And by the way, Mark in this is entirely blind. Like, the place is so dark. And the only way that Felice and I could see was through heightened senses, activating our heightened senses, because it increases sight and hearing. So, Mark is just looking around blind as a bat. The only thing that he has is a phone camera to be able to see what is going on. And even then, it can only outstretch so far. So, Felice activates her shadows to hide, as well as hiding us in those shadows, which thankfully was successful. And past Esther rises, and she had the face of what a kindred or a vampire would typically have. upon first rising, which is when the hunger is completely consumed and needs to feed. So we were like, oh great, this is the boss battle. Let's fucking go. So Felice attacks first because she was the fastest. And for some fucking reason, not only that, but 3 snakes. 3 snakes come out of the sarcophagus too. A king cobra, a black mamba, and a rattlesnake. So that's also important. We weren't fighting those things, but that detail is also pretty important. So yeah, Felice starts fighting her, and Esther starts helping Mark with the flashlight because we had to turn it off when we were hiding in the shadows. And Esther goes, "You Medusa bitch," because when she was attacked, she, like, dropped down and then slithered up like a snake back on her feet. So we were like, that's not right. That's not right. And so Esther got a successful hit in piercing and slicing off her head. And if you don't know Greek mythology, when Medusa's head gets cut off, well, I don't know if this is part of official mythology. I'm pretty sure it is. But, like, after Medusa's head is cut off, 2 things pop out of her head. Like, one thing is from her blood, and another thing is a monster. Like, because I remember the Pegasus coming out from Medusa's blood. I read that somewhere. I don't remember if that's entirely true or not. But, so, kind of similarly, except it's only 1 creature, and that was a fucking Hydra. Not just a Hydra, a snake Hydra. And not only that, yeah. Oh, yeah. Probably. I only know the bare minimum of Greek myth. I'm honestly learning the most of it coming from this LARP. Oh man. So, like, yeah. Oh fuck yeah. So, not only did the Hydra pop out, it wasn't just any average Hydra. No, no, no. This motherfucker. Oh my god. This Hydra, quote unquote, had the face of me as well as my mother. Esther's mother. Her biological human mother. As well as her father, but we didn't chop off any more heads after that. After the second time of chopping off the head, we were like, you know what? There's gonna be more. Esther doesn't want to see her entire family and best friend. And so we were fighting. The Hydra was able to decrepit us, basically make us into old age. And that's why in the image Esther is old with silver hair, because that's what she was under the effects of. But that doesn't happen until later, and I'll get to that. So, we were fighting and we were kinda sorta winning. Felice was taking a lot of hits. We weren't entirely sure if Felice was gonna make it. At least I wasn't entirely sure. Although she does have abilities to be a tank. That can only last for so long, especially when her strength was in decrepit as well. So, what happened is that we eventually get to a point where the beast is using its last bit of strength, and Mark is doing his Mark thing. He is buffing us. He is giving us all the aid he could possibly give. He is the legitimate support guy. We love our support peeps. We love the support. Fucking... It was about to do its final attack, and then Esther, she knew the risk. So, if Felice was going to take it head on, which, honestly, this all happened by chance, because Felice was failing most of her rolls. She was just like failing, and she's like, motherfucker, fucker. And so she was going to take 7 aggravated damage. And so, upon seeing this, and Esther succeeding in her rolls, she uses Alacrity to jump in and save Felice. And so, thankfully, I have resilience, so it makes the aggravated damage into just lethal. So, one step behind, but still rather damaging. And after that hit, Esther fell incapacitated. However, thank you, Mark, our lad here. Look at this boy. Look at this guy. Look at him. We appreciate this man. He may be a fool, but you know what? He's our fool. He's our guy. Look at him. Yeah, no, Esther stepped in and succeeded in saving Felice. But since I wasn't moving, Felice gave in to the axe and went into a rampage. And she went from doing 5 lethal damage to 5 aggravated damage to the creature. And she lost control. Would you know? Because she thought she lost Esther to that thing. And this is where it gets kind of comical. Because Esther eventually wakes up because Mark had a fountain going on where it heals lethal damage. It heals 1 lethal damage per round, but it also healed the creature. But that didn't really matter after Felice was done with it. Doing 5 aggravated damage to that fucking thing. And, you know, she lost control. So, this is where it is down to Esther and Mark to try and calm her down. So this is so stupid. So basically what happens is that she manages to recognize Esther because Esther manages to walk up to Felice when Mark used vines to like hold her down to the ground, because Mark also gave us flying during the battle so that we can have a better aim at their heads. Until Mark gave us fire to cauterize the wounds so then more heads wouldn't sprout out, because it also didn't have a heartbeat. So we can't just like, you know, go after the heart if it doesn't have a circulation. So like, Felice recognized Esther, but Mark casted magic on Esther. because Esther is still decrepit, and like Mark really wanted Felice to get back in order, and since I was the only one able to kind of calm her down, he casted magic on me to try to like keep her down. She did not like that. And started going after him. I mean, she already was going after him from the very beginning. But... yeah, no. Esther basically spider monkeys on her then, at that point. And it saved a turn from Felice going after Mark. But she ended up being like, you know what, fuck it, and flying with Esther on to go after Mark. And then you know the rest. You saw the ultimate slap. The slap of victory. The victory slap, if you will. Mark yelling, "Wake the fuck up!" and smacking the shit out of Felice back into reality. And so, yeah. So, after the battle, when the Hydra's flesh, like, started to melt away after the insane amounts of damage that was done, was a camera. There was a camera left behind. It was her old camera, the camera that she had when she was alive before her disappearance. Except this turned out to be a Fae treasure as a congratulations from Epic because I completed the quest finally. So yeah, and when she took a photo, it revealed a hidden doorway. So what this camera does is that I can only take one picture per scene, and it reveals something hidden or magical. So yeah, Esther would have had that camera for that December session that we had, but you know that we ended up doing the October thing after our little adventure. Not that we needed to have that camera, but yeah. Yep. So yeah. That's what happened. So, any questions that you have? So, here's the thing. I recently talked to Dola, and we're not entirely sure if we trust, Casey. If you know Casey. Because I guess massive spoilers, because personally I don't care. I love flaunting about my character. Casey Calloway is Esther's best friend from when she was alive. So I don't know if Mason had any contact with her. But like, yeah. Yeah, no, that's the floating theory that we have, because we, out of character, we know that Casey Calloway is a technocrat. And we suspect, because technocrats like to do their little experiments in the hospital, we suspect that Casey Calloway was one of the people that did the experiment on her. Because here's the thing. We never got confirmation. Again, we never got confirmation on how Esther was embraced as a vampire. We only got confirmation that, according to Dola, it is likely that a changeling killed Esther because of her basically Fae baits of a personality. Like, artists typically get killed by changelings by feeding off of their glamour too much. And that is probably what happened because the injuries... because of her injuries, Esther suffered, because that was also part of the thing, but again, I'm not gonna discuss that here because it gets a little graphic on what happened and what was revealed about the aftermath of that. But like, yeah, no. I told Esther, that if she trusts her, then maybe we will have a confrontation with Casey again, but at the current moment, it's kind of up in the air because Dola only just met her. And Esther has no idea. Although, yeah. Although, she does know, she is aware of Casey's existence because she was there for the Trevery fight when we were fighting Avery. And that's when Esther was like, oh god, oh god, oh god. Dola is a delight. Well, she's out of locked. I think she's open for more scenes now. I just finished a text scene with her discussing all this. So, yeah, no. I don't know what you would have to be warranting that, but just need her brother to hook us up, lol. Lamau. Well, I mean, she works technically at the Malice, too. I don't know how often, though, because recently she, at least in the last scene that I heard, she got into some shit, but is now fine. Everything is fine. Esther also finally met Coil. The literal father of destruction. Because he destroyed the whole entire exterior, basically, of the church. The entrance of the church to fight Avery. He was such a delight. Alan keeps on trying to convince me to be a changeling. Yeah. Base's work was not with the Necroges. Necrophages. Well, you know what? We don't know. We all don't know. We are confused. We are scared. We don't know. And now there's all this talk about wanting to go to Salem, and it's just like, you know, why? We could just chill out. We could just, like, be here and confront none of this. Yeah, it went well enough. Which, by the way... Excuse me while I die. Haha. Anyway, So I would hope that we're going on the voyage to the deep dreaming. Again, to be clear, there are absolutely no clones. There were no clones in the process of the making of this video. No, what does that say? There are no clones, harmed in the making of this video. Because, you know, why would there? Yeah, of course. You know what? It makes perfect sense. Have I met Cole? Cole? I don't think so. Is he an ST or a player character? Unless you mean Coil. Which I have met. Player's black hair would have been maybe with Todd. Oh yeah, that was him! Dude. Dude. That was him! That was him with the bar when he asked me if I would make out with myself. Oh my god, I couldn't remember what his name was. Yeah. Like, he had the beard, right? He had the black hair with the not long beard, but, you know, just the beard was there. Just forget about him? No, I will not, now that you've given me this information. It is now on the internet. I can always go back. I also have a recording, just in case. Hold on a second, buckaroo. Look, everyone has their secrets. Yeah! Everyone has their secrets. Yeah, I'm aware. I've met with Nosferatu before. I know exactly what that's like. But Esther doesn't. Unless there's a legitimate reason, like he's one of those mages where you just kind of forget that they exist. Like, you know they're there, but they're kind of not, you know? Unless he's one of those mages, then yeah, I guess I can let it slide, but... I know nothing about... Sir, you are not helping your case right now. Sir, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, hold on. My energy is going off the rails. What the hell do you mean by that? Mason? Mason! I swear to God, Mason. I might stab a bitch. And you're not gonna like it. Exactly what I said. Uh-huh. Sure. Sure. You're so lucky that Cal is in a scene right now. Because otherwise she would be in VC with me watching the stream. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is actually connecting some dots here. Holy shit. Bitch, I don't know him that well. we just met the fucker on night 3. And now he knows I exist. Oh god. No, wait, hold on, no. Oh no. God fucking damn it! Damn it! Excuse me while I sip my lemonade. Maybe I just want you to be paranoid. Maybe not. God damn it. I am going to stab a bitch. Don't tempt me. I will. I will get that information from you, sir. Ma'am. I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, God. God damn it. I am just like, I am flabbergasted now. I am shocked. I feel revolt. I feel subjected. I feel betrayed. Always out for a voice mate. You know what, motherfucker? Give us a reason. It can't be just like out of player. No, there needs to be a reason why this happens. Either Esther, well, because Esther wouldn't know of, outside of him being a technocrat, because here's the thing, Esther doesn't know that Casey is technocrat, her best friend. So she would have no idea. And Dola is probably the only one that would maybe reach out. I know for a fact that Felice doesn't fucking trust you, but she needs your help to help the changelings because we don't want them to starve. Because we are the only ones that have access to the boat. The boat. Which, fun fact, it was actually supposed to be trains as the thing of transport. Would you imagine? Could you imagine trains for this? Maybe if it was in Chicago, because arguably Chicago has the best transit in America in terms of trains. It's like purposely built for that. Anyway. The uncaring boat with no moral compass? Are you saying that you don't have a moral compass? Because we are the ones that control it. Because, yeah, the boat doesn't care, but I would like to think that we care. Because also remember, Esther is second in command. If Mason doesn't agree, then she's just gonna fucking do it without him. Along with the other members that agree. If they do agree. That is, we haven't had that conversation yet. But, you know, that is also a thing. Because I'm first mate. Okay, cool. Good. 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 I'm nodding my head. My avatar is not really doing much, but yeah. Uh-huh. Good. I would hope so. I would be very upset if not. It's okay. I'm just a guy on your living in your thing. Very cool. Cool story, bro. Cool story. That is very cool. Insane, actually. So far, been nothing but helpful and supportive. God damn it. I am starting. You're making me regret everything. All of my decisions. Are you here to troll me? Are you here to put me through a psychosis? Because here's the thing. I still think about that session where Mason said that thing that is like, yeah, no, I can say things because you got mind magic, right? I can make people do what I want. Effectively. Sort of. Maybe. Kind of energy, right? That's what I heard. That's what I remember. Uh-oh, see, probably just here to troll. Oh god. Yep. Cool. We love that. We absolutely love that. You know what? I trust you implicitly. I trust you. Hey, my magic is less intrusive than Dominate or Auspex. Okay, you know what? Fair. Esther does have her telepathy. Which so far she has not used once on you, because she right now just legitimately just trusts you because of the dreams that we had together for Epic. She is literally none the wiser. It's not as simple as like, hey, do this. Oh, I see. I mean, I could try that, but I might catch some backlash. Yeah. Although that shit will not fare well if Fleece finds out. Well, that's Gen Con. This is different. Things are a little bit more paid close attention to. Never doubt the inner year. I mean, I can pretty confidently tell if someone is lying to me. I've got prep time. Oh no. Or, like, give you an emotion or something. Oh, okay. How dare you give me emotions? I want to be dead on the inside and outside. I want to be all the way dead. No emotion. None of that shit. We don't need emotions here. We don't need your emotion bullshit. I'm gonna keep all of my emotions right here, and one day I'll die. Hell, I could get you to act like we're in a black and white noir. Oh, excuse me. Oh god. But would you actually, though? Psychology is my superpower? Oh, we don't love that. We don't like psychology here. Get that shit out of here. We don't like. Also, bean is the best spell. What? The fuck do you mean, bean? What the hell is bean? Is it M's cat? Is it Dola's cat? Because her cat in real life is actually named Bean, and it the little gal has evolved into an emoji. Eat a coffee bean, stay awake for 3 days, sleep that amount of time after. Oh shit. Is that what happens every year? Every time in August, you just like use the bean spell, speed run through the fucking LARP, and then you pass out for 3 days. That's basically Gen Con. That's basically Gen Con in a nutshell. I mean, it would make sense. Because, like, you know, I remember a time where the mages had to stay awake for a week. Which is utterly insane. Which, by the way, I don't know if you remember or know Briggs, but, like, fucking... Briggs has convinced me to join his mage group, not associated with City of Glass, but like as like an internal thing, his like little friend group. So I'll be playing mage for the first time, so that's gonna be great. And my mage is gonna be likely from St. Leopold. And it's also based in the 1930s, too. I got a Leopoldite and Twink in a different game. Ayo, let's fucking go. We need more twigs. More twigs! So happy. I'm so excited to show the final product to him. I've got 3 ways to tell if someone is lying. Oh boy. Do I want to know? Should we know? Do we know? Oh, damn it. I forgot about this. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, that's the brown color. Mean I can't force someone to tell the truth. That's why I play good cop. Ayo. I mean, hey man, you know what? Fuck it. If you have your ways, you have your ways. Good job, Gandalf. You have given me more reason. You've given me more reason, that's all I'll say. I was gonna go somewhere with that joke, but I didn't know. I kind of brain farted at that one. I'm happy to be useful. Oh my god. Oh, of course, Pat's head, of course. You know, that kind of reminds me of my player that I have for VTM, who is also the same guy that plays Todd. He plays a Malkavian in my game. And he is all for the Camarilla. That is where the other 2 players are fucking anarchs. Well, not both of them are anarchs. One of them is in between. The other one is a legitimate anarch. Or individual, I guess. Because she doesn't really know what any of this is. Also, that's another funny thing. Before Cal left Call that I was on not too long ago, she was like, don't worry, I'm gonna make Esther cry even harder. And I'm like, great. I'm a car that is for gas, but I'm running on diesel. But gas cars can't run on diesel. That's basically how it is right now. I love playing Alex. Hell yeah, brother. Like, I mostly like people playing Malix mostly because of like the whole premonition dream shit that they got going on. Can't wait to play. Oh fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, that would be so great. I mean, you know what? Go Queen. Like, we need more of that. Yes, I clap my hand. We need more of that shit. Is that where you're gonna be for next year if you're sticking around? Oh yeah, no. Alan already fucking convinced me the moment I first met Mark. Like, oh my god. Like, I never felt so attached to, like, a concept before. Like, okay, I love vampires. If you couldn't tell from my whole getup, from my username to everything else about me. Like, I love vampires. Vampires have been a favorite thing ever since I was a fucking kid. And, like, when I met this whimsy, this twink of a man, I was like, I want that. So I was like, I became a Changeling fan instantly. Vinny is going Mother Goose. Believe it or not, I actually don't know much about Changeling. I already have a character concept and I know next to nothing. I need to get the book from one of them, or you, if you have it, that they're using for the LARP to see if I can make my character accurate, because I actually do have an art. We're doing fairy tale things? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna poke Alan for that eventually. I'll show you. You know what? Fuck it. I'll show you the artwork. I think I posted it in the server already a while back. But her name is Priscilla. Let's see if I can find it. I know I have it in here somewhere. Because I just updated my portfolio and added it to it. Yeah, here we go. There she is. And with the orchid in the background, I want her to be like something with spiders. But yeah, no, this is Priscilla. I can't wait to cosplay her. This is gonna be so great. I honestly have no idea. I'm still trying to workshop that. I'm thinking, like, you know, she's gonna have pale skin, black hair. I'm not gonna leave the bit with the circle glasses, because circle glasses are fucking cool. I guess she's just gonna look like a fucking model. More or less. Like, or like a designer maybe, because she's really, I'm wanting her to be really good at sewing, because that was actually the concept initially for Esther. Esther was going to be like a costume maker, because her pre-made character was something to do with theater, but due to her, like, for reasons I won't get into here, because that's just hours upon hours of conversation. But, like, Esther was gonna be, yeah, she was gonna be the one that, like, makes the costumes and everything. But then she eventually evolved to a photographer. And I wanted her to still be good at sewing, but then I was like, you know what? How important is that really? It could be like a side hobby. She can be an expert at photography. And that's what she became. She became a photographer completely by accident, but you know what? It works. I think I might get a prop fire axe just so someone says it's the wrong type. Are you referring to Felice? Are you referring to Felice fucking, like... That's not the right axe for this situation? Or are you gonna be like, let me ask you a question? I'm based off Jack and the Beanstalk, so one would expect a woodcutter's axe. Oh, I see. No, it's okay because there was a fire on the Beanstalk. You know, there was a fire, and you know you just needed to chop that shit down. You know, like you needed to you know, save them from the fire. That's how that shit works, right? It chops just as well, is all hell say. Oh man, that'd be interesting. Although I do have another character in mind, but this one is from a previous D&D campaign I was in that didn't last very long. She was based off of Gretel from the story Hansel and Gretel. So if Priscilla doesn't work out, I'd be willing to switch it up for that character. We can adjust it to however we need to. Could join our little faction. Oh. We lost Hansel to the autumn. Wait, the autumn or the mage autumn? Those are two very different answers. With two very different responses. I'm changeling. We're in autumn. We're in autumn approaching the never-ending winter, which dooms all changelings to be unmade by banality in changeling. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay. You know what? Absolutely. I'll dabble with that. Maybe. We'll see what Alan says first. Because I think he's the only ST for changeling. Sure, yeah. Send it my way. Because I actually, it's a future goal of mine. I'm working towards being a more professional DM. Because fucking, so Eric basically saw me, heard some good reviews about me and the way I DM, was like, hey, you would be good at this, and just made me a staff member. Quote-unquote staff member. Basically, he asked me to run Crooked Moon and, well, this one isn't out yet, so I don't know if I should say anything, but, another one that is, like, we're trying to introduce folks to, because it hasn't been released yet. So, yeah. After I conquer the realm of DMing, I'm probably, hopefully, maybe, gonna be looking to maybe working as, like, a narrator for, Alan to be a part of Changeling. Because honestly, after meeting Mark, after being a part of all the Changeling aspects that I've been a part of, I've just fell more and more in love with Changeling. Because it's so whimsical and it's so magical, tragic, but also adventurous, daring. It's so good. And I can't wait to learn more. I can't wait to witness more. And be traumatized by it. Because also, fuck that magic that made Esther old for like 15 minutes. But also, I love it. It's a love-hate relationship anyway. It's a buggy eating bug world out there, boys. I will always say Changeling is easily the darkest splat. We love that. Oh, maybe that's why. Okay. Vampire wasn't dark enough, so I had to go to the darker side. I mean, after all, I was invited to be a DM as for the Crooked Moon, so you know what? Fuck it. Why not? We ball. Oh my god, I didn't realize how much time has passed. I'll be ending stream here soon. Let's see. What time is it? Or what? Because I had another stream. Awesome. Thank you. I'm gonna add you as a friend. Oh, Burger Krieg! Yeah, I've heard of him. I've seen his shit. I've only seen the vampire portion. But no, yeah, absolutely. I'll take a look at it. Yeah, probably in about 10 minutes, I'm probably gonna end stream here. I didn't realize how much time passed. Technically, I think I'm over an hour. Which is fine. Not gonna kill me. It got me to do a lot more work. Look at this grass. This looks insane. I didn't expect it to be this insane. Anyway, sorry, I completely ignored your message. Generally, it's about the constant small death of one's own childhood created immune wonder caused by an uncaring world of worshipping for one word. Oh god. Oh my god. Damn. Okay. Huh. The world is changing into a place unfit for the players to survive in. Oh. I see. You know what? That makes sense. That makes so much more sense. Because all the wonder in the world is basically being lost to the modern ages. Each child forced to grow up too fast, each adult that lives with a spark in their life, each human who dies a sad and lonely death inches us closer to never-ending winter, the infinite night. Oh. Without a spark. I see. Oh god. Okay. Damn, that was good, except typo. Lamel, it's all good. I got what you're putting down. But no, damn, dude. You know what? That also makes even more sense on why or how likely Esther died, because she had so much wonder in the world. Like, it was basically absurd. Anyway, it's easily my favorite spot in all regards. Oh, of course, absolutely. Yeah, no, we were mostly looking forward to being Alan's problem next year. Or not next year, the year after for our new characters. Is near certainly a losing battle. The fight for tomorrow is a good one. Wait, hold on, for what? Are you in the middle of a thing? Or is this more a description of what the splat is? Finality is inevitable, but we dream on. Dream on! I'm I'm waxing, all poetic-like. Wax on, wax off. I'm tired, all poet. Oh. Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. Wait. Either that or I could be just a dumb bitch, which is also very true. People just refuse to believe it. Eaxing was the correction. I was trying to italicize turd. Tired. I'm gonna lose it. It's okay, dude. It's okay. We only got 10 minutes. It's okay. We got this. Believe in yourself. Once it hits that 3-hour mark, we are done for. Teehee. Can you do a tarot for me? I mean, yeah, I have my commissions open. I got 3 slots left. Either the bot that I have, you can even check through my Ko-fi, or you can check through my website, which if you're on desktop, you should be able to just scroll down to where my channel is, and it'll be the coffin that says website. Or you can check my Discord bio, and I'll send you to a link tree to all my socials, but also to my website. I'm in a reading. Oh, Absolutely, dude. Here, okay. What? You know what? Fuck it. There's only 10 minutes left. Let's do this. Let me switch on over. I'll save here. There's only 10 minutes left. This is what I got done so far. Still need to work on the shading a bit. But yes, enjoy this beautiful, beautiful man. Anyway, switch over to chat and cam. Alright. Yeah. Okay. So now I have a question for you, because I have multiple. One would say too many tarot cards. I don't have a problem. I don't know what you're talking about. So, the ones I have on hand, is the Critical Role one, where it has all of the characters. Or I have the Abigail Larson, who is a very beautiful artist. Abigail Larson's horror tarot cards, and I also have Victorian themed I also have a Victorian themed fairy tarot card set as well. Which of those would you like me to use? It doesn't really change much for the reading, but love me some Victorian Fae. Alright, bet. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna take a picture of the box because I love the artist that worked on this. I got it from a Kickstarter. Linnea Way Weatherstone, Carrie Paris, art done by Gary A. Lippincott. I wish I had my camera for this, but I really don't want to show my face. Not right now, or for a while. But that's what the box looks like for the tarot cards. I'll be sending images of the cards via DMs as well. But yes. Alright. Now just tell me what you're looking for in this tarot card reading. Is it like love? Is it work? What in particular is the reason why you're wanting to get a reading? You don't have to go into a lot of detail if you don't want to, as well, by the way. Just give me a general synopsis. And also, I never really asked, like, how was your day overall? gonna start shuffling here in a bit. Gotcha. Alright. Just give me 1 second to finally set up here and I'll start doing my thing. Yeah, so it explains why you're feeling a little tired today. No, I get it. That's pretty stressful. But I hope everything turns out okay, or turns out okay. I'm sure everything will. But let's see what the heart of the cards has to say. So, since you can't see the cards, I don't typically, I don't really, like, pick out someone else's cards for them. So, what I'm gonna do is that after I'm done shuffling, I'm gonna hover my hand over the cards and you tell me when to stop and drop. And then I'll pick the cards out for you. If that's okay with you. Sounds good. Alright, bet. Oh, these are like brand new cards. Hold on. I have to give him a little crack. But yeah, no. The Victorian Autumn Fae. Yes, thank you, Mason. Appreciate it. Heart emoji, fake aid, whatever. Mason, fake aid, same thing, right? Teehee. Yeah, I've been kind of feeling the same way too about my current life stuff. There's a reason why they say that I'm a gas car that is running on diesel. Because shit right now is just fucking crazy, and I feel like I'm going crazy. But we take it one day at a time, right? We do what we can. We gotta do what makes ourselves happy. There's so many cards that are stuck together. Here, let me see if I can... Because there is a smaller set in here. Yeah, this one's much better. Okay. Here. Oh wait, no. Hold on. I've been betrayed. No! I have to crack these too! Ah! It's alright. You know what? We ball. Ah! I have to wake these cards from its slumber. Effectively. Honk shoe. No! Wait! Damn it, we're losing him! Or them, sorry. The cards though. Yeah, like these are like brand new. I haven't touched them because they were so pretty. Gotta trust in the heart of the cards. You're a creature like me! Yay! I'm so excited to show you the art for the cards that we draw. Because the art in this is absolutely gorgeous if you haven't looked them up already. Which I can post. Oh wait, no, I already did. I already sent you a photo. I don't know what I'm talking about. See, you incited a mage to do your tarot card reading. Briggs has infected me to an infuriating degree. Okay, I'm almost done. I just have 2 more piles to break. I personally identify as a possum because if you haven't seen their meme images, they look like they're screaming all the time. And you know what? I relate to that so much. Okay, here we go. Now I'm actually gonna shuffle. I'm only gonna shuffle till how I'm feeling. Yeah, there you go. Alright, tarot card reading, let's go. Scree! Oh, I love that gif. I am saving that. That is glorious. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm about to lay them down. Now again, basically how we're gonna do this is that I'm gonna hover my hand over the cards that I have spread out. And then you tell me when to drop, and I'm gonna pick a card. Okay? Do you agree with these terms? Alright, my hand is now hovering. Stop. Alright, I've grabbed the card of the past. I'm just gonna do past, present, future for this to make things simpler. There are other ways to do tarot card readings, but right now I don't have the space, and that takes up a lot of time. Ooh. The card of the past is the Nine of Autumn, which I will also send to you via DMs. Alright. Now, what is the Nine of Autumn? This is your past. Nine of Autumn. Some of your most contented moments are when you are alone in your own nest. There are sacrifices in choosing to be solitary and loneliness, loneliness can be the price paid for freedom. But if this is what your spirit is longing for, don't deny yourself time apart, even from those you love. It takes a strong character to find a healthy balance between solitude and society. Fairies are sociable as a rule, but some prefer a quiet, solitary life. This fairy spinster has made a cozy nest for herself and her house sparrow companion. Their home is in a wild plum tree whose message in the language of flowers is independence. It is a fruitful life in every sense of the word. The ability to take care of herself, answer to no one else, and be alone with her thoughts is rewarding. This fairy has found deep contentment in her life because she has a strong sense of self-reliance and knows how to count her blessings. If you want to discuss this more in private, we can absolutely do that. But, yes. But in a nutshell, independence, happiness and solitude, taking care of yourself, that is your past. Definitely true to a degree, yeah. Well, tarot cards are always just a form of guidance. There are some things about it that, because like, especially in the way that I perceive it is like, you know, you're in the comfort of your own space, and having that can be a little bit lonely sometimes, but also can be kind of rewarding because it gives you that sense of clarity. And again, like the book mentioned, not really answering to anyone else. You're on your own path of life type of deal. Exactly. Alright. I have set that card aside. Now it is time for your present. Not a gift, but, you know, right now. You gotta choose right now. I have my hand hovered and waving over the deck. And I will send the full set as well. Once we finish the whole thing. But I'll send the cards individually. Alright. Top of the deck. Ooh. Wheel of Time. Oh, this is actually a very pretty art. I wish I had the camera. It's fine. Wheel of Time. Let's see what that is. Alright, the Wheel of Time. It is said that the one thing we can always count on is that things will change. It is to be hoped they will change for the better, but life's challenges are often what bring growth. The Wheel of Time reminds you to look at the bigger picture and to keep a sense of perspective as you deal with changes. Wherever you are on the wheel, you will not be there for long. Be patient and let time work its magic. The Wheel of Time is in constant motion, turning from moment to moment, hour to hour, throughout the day and from season to season through the years. Fairies live in these changes through the ascension of the seasonal fairy courts. One court coming from the four to rule the part of the year where it is most powerful, then retiring until the wheel has turned again. There is a gentle, and sometimes not so gentle, rivalry along the seasonal courts as chill autumn winds bluster in to strip away the last of the summer flowers, or the strengthening spring sun melts away winter's icy hold. The Wheel of Time symbolizes these inevitable changes turned by the hands of the Fairy of Day and the Fairy of Night. Everything that lives in the world is connected to this turning. We cannot avoid the changes that life brings, but we can learn from life's lessons. Round and round spins the Wheel of Time, with timeless eternity at its center. So, that seems to be pretty in line from what you have told me. You know, there's just a lot sometimes. Yep. And we're already kind of facing that too overall. A lot of this is hitting the fan pretty hard. All right. Now it is time for the future. I will set this aside. All right. My hand is hovering. over the deck. This will be your final card for the future. Nine of Winter. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I need to take a picture and send it to you. Alright, this is your future. The fears that seize us in the wee hours are the most debilitating. Exhaustion and vulnerability gnaw at the spirit, and there is nothing practical to be done to dispel the terrors until morning comes. If you are caught in such a cycle of fears, try to separate what is only nightmare from what is actually happening. Calm yourself, seek comfort, and wait for the dawn. Long winter nights in the darksome fairy wood give rise to terrors of all kinds. This fairy lady has awakened from a nightmare to find that her worst fears are right outside her window. Hungry weasels circling and scratching at her dwelling, and any of them could make quick work of the delicate fairy within. But though the situation appears dire, the fairy is actually quite safe in her warm bed, and no icy tooth or claw can reach her. The trembling fairy can't grasp this thought or dispel her anxiety. She is trapped by the fear within more surely than she is trapped by the vermin without. Yeah, you got 2 of them, buddy. Which is also kind of funny because, well, I don't think it was 9s. I think it was something else. But I have a different tarot deck that people would frequently pick the same card, and I think it was the 3 of Wands. Great tidings here. Yeah, no, basically you just gotta take a look at the situation and analyze it. And make sure not to let it get to your head. You know, just take a step back, maybe treat yourself a little bit. But overall, everything will end up being okay. We are definitely getting medicated, lol. Ayo! Absolutely, dude. Do what you think is best for you. Do what you have to do. Do what you must. Alright, I'll send a photo. And I think I'm gonna start ending the stream here. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna start tuning out. I'll send the photo over to you of the cards in order, as well as the back of the card, because that is also beautiful art. Hell yeah, absolutely, dude. I love doing tarot readings. Tarot readings are so much fun. I haven't done them in a while though. I should really get back into those. But yes, thank you for joining. Thank you for having me. And I'll see you next time. I'm so glad that I opened this. I'm probably gonna bring it next time I see you. But yeah. Alright. Good night, y'all. I've been online for way too long. Alright.